How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Mojo Grip. Today I'm going to show you an airplane that some of you are already familiar with. Stay tuned, we're checking out the Zenith Super Duty. This is one of the most unique STOL airplanes ever. And the reason I say that is because you look at this. This is a fixed tricycle landing gear. On a lot of STOL airplanes in this similar design, what you typically have is tail wheel, to those two, and then this nose wheel will be back there. And so I've always thought the 750 Super Duty is unique in that sense. And perhaps if you don't have a tail wheel endorsement, you can still fly an airplane that only needs 100 feet of room for you to take off. And that's what this bird is. And you can tell by the sheer size of the wing. So this is not the first time we're featuring a STOL airplane on the channel. You can always check out other airplanes like the Just Aircraft Super STOL. That actually reminds me of this plane. But again, this one is unique in the sense that you do have the tricycle landing gear. And you can see this big old slat here. And this adds to the STOL characteristics of this airplane. Also, you look at the design of the wings, and this is actually common with these types of planes. You always have a fat wing, and that's part of what gets you those slow flights and stable flights. Guys, if you have been flying for, I don't care how long you've been flying, when you fly a STOL airplane, or what you call low and slow, you're having a completely different experience. I remember when I first flew in a STOL aircraft, we were literally 500 feet from the ground where you can see everything. This is the perfect tour airplane. If you just wanted to tour like a city or a specific area and you want to just get up to 400, 500 feet in the air and you can see everything and even touch everything, but no, I'm not advising that. But you look at the design of this wing, you look at the struts, straight, same from where the wheels connect, but more importantly, you look at the in and out of this airplane, which we'll check out the interior in a little bit, but let me go around the airplane first. What I love about it while we're still here is you see these large opening, these doors here, and you can see the visibility. I mean, you would have to sit in this airplane to see that. Now, going back around, the main material on this, the build material on this is aluminum, and you can tell also. And something you tell also by Zenith when it comes to the empennage, the tail, you have differences. So for example, you look at this bird, this is the Super STOL, which is a 2 to 3 place airplane, and then you look at the Cruiser, which is a smaller size of this. Now, what you get with this is slow flight. What you get with that is more of a cruiser. So if you're in the market and you don't necessarily need the STOL capability, you would go for the Cruiser. And believe it or not, depending on how long you've been watching Mojo Grip, this was one of the first airplanes we featured on the channel years ago. I'll leave the link in the description so you can check it out. But anyway, here we are. You can see also what tells you this is a STOL bird. Look at the size of those wheels. Now, let me show you where the magic happens and why I personally lust after the Zenith 750 Super Duty. Look at this. Almost has like a Tesla feel in here. Guys, if you know me, you know that I'm big on interior, and I love when attention is paid to detail. When something is thought through, you can appreciate that both as an enthusiast and also as a customer. So for example, when Zenith realizes that a lot of their customers are older in age and they need comfort. So for example, instead of this stick being in the middle, you see they have a center stick, or like in the middle here, kind of like a helicopter. And what that creates is one, easy entry and easy getting out. And also you have a lot more leg room for the pilots. And something that's really cool with this, what they call an on panel, is that you can move it back and forth. So you can move it from this side or to this side, which I think is just really nice. And another great thing about this panel is that you can customize it to show data that you want or that you need. So I think it's pretty awesome. But let me go to the other side and show you the back end of the airplane. So here we are. As I said, this is a 2-place to 3-place airplane, and there is more than enough room back there for you to carry one more person. Now, your weight limitation for the back is 160 pounds. The useful load on this airplane, total useful load, you're looking at, let's see, 800 pounds. And once you fill up those tanks, which is about 48 gallons of fuel, you'd probably have a good 500-ish pounds to play with for if you wanted to fly by yourself or if you want to carry a passenger. But still, you can look at this interior and see how roomy it is. So in terms of size, sheer size and width, you have plenty of room. And as I said, they've already made room for you for your leg room. And let me see, so you can see here the seats are also adjustable. So depending on your height, you can always pull forward or back for the seats. Now let me turn the camera back around, back to this really just minimalistic cockpit here. I love this design. I don't know why. One thing you should also understand is that as a builder or owner, you don't always have to go for this nice giant screen. You can have an iPad on here, you can have a Dynon or a Garmin, whatever you want, but I think this is a very neat design right here. And then you have your controls. This is a mixture control, and then you have your throttle right here on the right side. And you can see also how minimalistic this airplane is. Barely have 4 switches, okay? And that's it. Your fuel selector is down here. And speaking of, let's talk about the power plant you will get with this airplane. Now, it being an experimental means you do have options. You have a lot of choices. As a matter of fact, here's an airplane we've covered, also a Zenith on this channel. That's what I call Diablo. It's a monster. You even see the landing gear there. And with that airplane, they have a Viking engine on it. With this model, you have a Titan engine on it. And you have several options depending on your mission or how much power output you want. You can choose different engine or power plant that you want for your airplane. Now, how much is all of this going to set you back? Okay, so depending on your engine choice and avionics choice, or if you decide to paint the airplane or not, you're looking at about $100,000 or $110,000 to have a finished airplane. Now, given the size, capabilities, and features, everything you get with this airplane, I actually think that's a very, very affordable price. And this serves a specific mission. This can be a cross-country airplane, although you're not gonna be going anywhere fast, okay? It's a STOL airplane. That's the best part of it, is the fact that you can get up in the air within 100 to 200 feet. And that's the best part of this airplane. So you see, for example, this uses a 0375 205 horsepower engine. Again, you can have your different power plant. But as I said, $105,000, you have a finished built airplane. Now, it being a kit means you do have to buy the kit, you do have to build it, or go through a build assist program. And for the kit price, here we are. The airframe kit for this airplane is, let's just say, $30,000. Your finishing kit is $10,000, and then you have your manuals at $575. Altogether, you're spending less than 50 grand for the kit, and then your power plant is going to cost you another, let's say, $25,000 to $45,000, depending on the options that you go with. And then these here are the performance for the airplane. So this is an airplane you're probably going 80 to 90 miles per hour in cruise. And then you have, again, your fuel capacity is 48 gallons of fuel. And then your useful load, 800 pounds. Depending on how much fuel you have on board, if you have full tanks, then you're looking at about 500 pounds of payload. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave in the comments. I'm gonna check them and also forward them to Zenith. And also check out the video description for more data on the airplane. Thanks so much for watching. Again, my name is Mike. Make sure you subscribe with the notification bell on. Also consider becoming a premium member. I really appreciate all the support, guys. If you're in the market for the Zenith or any airplane, Whether you're looking to buy or sell your airplane, check out aeroavion.com. Okay, until next time guys, I will catch you on the next video.